Oh my God, guys. Here, baby, you take the phone because I'm tripping out here. All right, so let's do this. Let's go fill this thing up with gas. That's what I'm doing right now.
I guess we're buying it, huh?
Oh, well, no, there's no question about we're buying it, but we're driving it.
Oh, yeah?
So here we go. I'm going to fill this sucker up. Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. We are off on another Tales from the Trip. This is going to be an epic one and one of the most rare cars I think we've probably... it's up there in the top, I don't know, 5? I don't know, it's up there. But this trip starts out at an awesome place, the garage in Salina, Kansas. And why is it starting off here? We're going to go inside and show you, and we'll tell you a little bit more. But this is just the beginning of our trip, so don't go anywhere, stay tuned. So we are inside the garage, and what this is it's a really cool museum that opened up, two or 3 years, I think, or something like that. But this is an awesome museum because they rotate like all the inventory kind of quarterly almost. So, a lot of museums, I think stuff kind of sits there for years at a time. But so this is like, worth coming, 4 times a year at a minimum, And we've been here several times already, and they reached out to us. They've got a special exhibit going on, and it's called Passport to Europe. And so what they've done is they have made a collection of cars from every country. And so they called us up, and we obviously have a lot of interesting cars, and they chose our 1963 Volvo PV 544 Sports. And so we brought it down here a couple of weeks ago, and then they're having an exhibitor, kind of just a little greeting party. So this is a lot of fun, a lot of cool stuff. We'll show you a quick here, but you actually got to come and see it for yourself. We're not going to show you everything. We're going to give you a sneak peek. But so let's go inside and just take a little sneak peek, and we'll say hi to our Volvo on our way to Dubuque, Iowa. We'll talk more about that when we get back in the car. And here we are entering the cars of Europe. That's really cool, isn't it, man? So like I said, we're not going to go over every car here. I recognize several of these cars, and some of you might recognize them as well. But we'll just kind of cruise through briefly here on our way to the Volvo. But like I said, come down here yourself and come tour the exhibit and support the museum. There is so much to see here that is amazing. Very cool stuff. And I recognize some of these cars in here. Some of these cars we've actually sold to customers. We have some previous Euro-Asian auto cars. Making our way. They've got bicycles, they've got motorcycles, a little bit of everything. Little Mini. We'll make our way to the Volvo. Oh, there it is, Becky. There it is. What a great display. Oh my gosh. Let's check out the little board here. That is fantastic. And there she is. Doesn't it just look fantastic over here in the corner? I love it. This car, it's funny. I've been pretty slow on reconditioning this car, because, when it's done, there's a high chance of it selling. So we're just enjoying it along the way. So if you're in this area, or even if you want a nice drive, make plans to get out here. Oh, oh my gosh. Look, they're playing our car on the screen.
Is that yours?
Well, that's our car here.
Oh, okay.
And so there's an example of it.
Oh, racing.
Yeah, racing. So come down here and visit the museum. We're pulling out of Salina. I'm glad I saw the mileage. Look at that. I was born in 69. That's quite the number, isn't it?
69.
Yeah. That's actually,
Yes.
That's my birthday. 6669. Oh my gosh. How crazy. I'm glad I saw that. Well, let's tell you what's going on here. Well, that was fun to go through the garage and see that. So anyway, here is the flyer. You guys can kind of pause and read that. Very cool. And then here's a barcode and some cool stuff coming up. So we are heading out of Salina here shortly. Hopefully, I don't think that fan's too loud. But when you're in Salina and it's dinner time, where do you have to stop?
I'm sure they've seen in other videos. Cozy Inn.
Cozy Inn. So we're on the road. We're going to grab some cozy burgers to go, and this Audi is going to smell like onions for a week.
Nope, totally worth it.
But we're going to hit Cozy's. We'll grab our dinner, and then we'll tell you on the road where we're headed and what we're picking up. So here we go. Well, we are back. This is like the third time we've been to Concordia
In the last couple weeks.
Yeah. We picked up a BMW M6 here. We came through here, both through and back, to pick up the 944 when we went to Omaha, Nebraska. A few days ago, literally. And now we're headed to Dubuque, Iowa. And what is in Dubuque, Iowa? Something totally amazing. Totally amazing. So when you think of AMC, you think of them as kind of the underdog car, like think of the big three, GM and Ford and Chrysler. But then, like AMC was just, you think Chrysler was an underdog, AMC was the super dog, and back in the day, like I love the AMXs, I love the Javelins. Javelin is on my bucket list, and actually the car that we're picking up, he has a Javelin as well. So we're going to be looking at 2 or 3 Javelin. But it's a crazy story. It was some old school like AMC Jeep Chrysler dealer, and I guess what I understand is they just kept trade-ins, oddball trade-ins throughout the years and stuck them away. And so there's like this other car dealer, bought like 12 cars. And I don't know how many there were. He'll tell us more of the story when we get there. But he bought 12 cars, and a lot of them are AMC, and I just love, like I said, I got to have a Javelin. When I was in junior high, a friend of mine's dad had a red Javelin, and I seen that car. I just thought it's the sexiest car with those Coke bottle lines and those swoopy fenders. Kind of reminds me of a C3 Corvette. And but there was a car out of all of these cars that is the most rare thing of all, and I've only seen one in my life. And
spoke to your
it screamed to me. It just,
didn't speak.
Take me, Eurasian Bob. Come and get me. Save me.
Right.
Save me, Eurasian Bob.
Home for wayward,
You're my last hope.
for wayward something or other.
Right. So get this. You're not going to believe this. I've only seen one in my life. There's not a single one of these on Bring a Trailer.
Never has been.
Never been one on Bring a Trailer. That's how rare this is. And it is a 79 AMX. And they only made them for 2 years, from 79 to 80. And it's based off of the Spirit, which is really, AMC did a lot of crazy things with this car. They made the wagons, then they made the little FSX4s, the little four-wheel drive.
Interject the name Spirit.
Well, we're not, okay, we're calling it an AMX. Oh, come on. But mostly it was a pedestrian car, so Spirit fits. But that's why it's got AMX plastered all over it,
Good.
It doesn't say Spirit anywhere on it.
That's
But
good.
I'm just telling him that's what it is.
Okay.
It's a Spirit, but it's
I'm going to call it just an AMX.
AMX.
That sounds better.
They made it for 2 years, but 79, the first year, is the only year you could get the optional 304 V8. And that's what this car is. It's a 304 V8 4-speed manual.
Of course.
AMX. This is a unicorn, and we are going to buy it. And it's yellow. It is
You're for
just.
sure buying it?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
are we just shopping?
Are you kidding me? We got a trailer here, and this car actually runs and drives.
Why
but,
are we driving it back?
Because it's so
We
rare.
should have just brought
It's so rare and so special. I didn't want to risk damaging anything on the car,
Okay.
because the tires, I think, are like 30 years old. You know what I mean? So it's not, I do drive a lot of cars. I do some crazy stuff, but, and I always get a really good feel for the car. And I think the car would drive. But I also know that I don't think and who knows when the last time the oil was changed. You know, and I don't want to. It's not worth. I do love adventures. I do love driving the cars, but at the same time, I know what I'm driving usually, and I know what state it's in, and I don't want to risk something going wrong with this car. Now, we could leave Iowa, and we could put it down the road a little bit before we put it on the trailer.
We've done that.
We have the trailer. I could do that, and if, so that could happen. We'll just kind of play it by ear, but it's a long way away. It's a 9-hour trip, and I'm just not going to take that car that far. And
lots of risks driving down.
Yeah, there's a lot of risks. And
not just something happening with the car, but
semi-trucks, windshields, animals, deer, anything can happen. So that's what we're getting. We're headed up to Dubuque, Iowa. So we went to the garage because it was on our way. So we left that party and we're just cruising north. We're probably going to stop in Des Moines, get there about midnight.
Known for? When you think of Iowa, what do you think of?
Corn? What?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, all you see is
cornfields.
Miles and miles of cornfields.
I thought you were going to throw some curveball at me or something.
It's probably known for something else too. Maybe if somebody in the comments will tell us. But anytime I've been there, it's all it is just cornfields. It's beautiful though there.
Nebraska kind of too,
Yeah.
But it's going to be fun. But it's way out there. I mean, it's a big long trip.
It's like getting close to Chicago. I mean, it's getting way up there.
It's getting up there. So that's where we're headed. We're going to stop in Des Moines. And that's going to leave us about 3 hours away. We'll get up in the morning, get there about noon tomorrow. And I cannot wait. I'll tell you the story of the last one I saw after we pick it up. It's the next morning and all is well. Trailer is here. Becky is in. The deal, ready to drop me off for Christmas. Let's hit the road. Well, I guess this is downtown Dubuque. Kind of interesting. A lot of interesting
old architecture.
Yeah, architecture and
tall, upright buildings close together.
Yeah, it's different. Not what you might expect. Looks like we've arrived. Thank you. Well, hey, there's like a spot right here. Here we are, Dubuque, Iowa, home of the AMC. Hey, how's it going?
I'm Jacob.
Jacob, Bob.
Nice to meet you.
Generation Auto, how you doing?
Not too bad.
So this is the old AMX, huh?
Yep, this is it.
Wow. You just don't see these.
No, you don't.
You don't see these. So tell me the story of this car. You kind of give me a little bit of a history of it, but tell me the story.
Yeah, so there was a dealership, Dodge Chrysler dealership up in Wisconsin. Three brothers owned it together, and kind of over the years they bought these cars, and kind of all the old cars I've got down here. The ones over there and out front and kind of scattered all over.
Yeah, we'll have to look at some of these cars.
Yeah, they kind of bought them over the years, and I think their idea was they were going to fix them up and enjoy them when they retired, and fortunately 2 of them passed, and then there was 1 left, and we didn't have enough time to get to them, I guess.
Wow. So were these like just trade-ins that they kept over the years?
It seemed like it, yeah. This one was a trade-in, I know, and the other ones were ones, they bought at the auction and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's just
they kind of put them in a shop and held on to them, and
they just bought cars that interested them.
Yeah.
Wow. That is amazing. Yeah, because that's an oddball car for sure.
Yeah.
And where was that at in Wisconsin?
Louisburg, Wisconsin.
Louisburg, Wisconsin. What was the name of the dealership?
It's on the Louisburg garages. There are stickers on the back of the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Left it on there. Normally I take stickers off.
But
leave it on there for the history of the car.
Yeah, check that out. No, since it kind of has, since it's part of the car's history, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That is too cool.
So.
Man. Is the key in it?
Yeah.
Let me fire this thing up, Becky.
Yeah. Just sitting right above the shifter there.
Yeah. Look here, babe. Original old paper floor mat.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I thought that was cool, so I left
that is cool.
And it's got the original owner's manual in the glove box too, which is
okay.
also kind of cool.
Original owner's manual. Wow, surprisingly light clutch.
Yeah.
I expected a lot different.
Right.
All right. Can't ask for much more than that. So what have you done to the car?
Cleaned it up. This is kind of the ones, I would say, out of the 12 cars we bought, this is one of the ones that was in a lot nicer condition. So this one we haven't had to do much to. We just cleaned it up and made it presentable. So.
Okay. So is there any maintenance or anything you've done to it?
No, so during COVID, they kind of went through all these cars and they cleaned the carburetors, went through the fuel system. We're trying to pop.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Looks like the cables broke.
Yeah, they got kind of all these AMXs are like that, I guess. There's just a cable down there.
Okay, so cable broke, so we just routed it up underneath there.
Yeah.
That will work.
I think every single AMC car I have down here has the Javelin has that.
How funny.
In the back,
So they were in long-term inoperative use, but then somebody went through and somewhat resurrected them.
Yep. So
Before
COVID,
you got them.
Yep. They said during COVID they didn't have anything to do. It was kind of a weird time.
Yeah.
So they had hired a guy and he just kind of one by one pulled the cars out and went through all of them. And
Really?
got them all running and driving then, and then they thought they were going to drive them, and I guess they ended up sitting again. So.
Wow. Yeah. So they hadn't really said. Yeah, it looks like a new brake master cylinder.
Yep. Yeah. So like brakes and fuel system, fuel lines, that kind of stuff is the stuff they went through and did on the cars.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good to know. So it's fairly. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's going to need more. You know what I mean? I mean, if you look, it looks like a lot of stuff is still old and probably needs maintenance, but at least they got it mobile again.
Yeah. Yeah, and this car, I mean, we drove it back, we drove it out of there, we drove it back here, and we've driven this around town. And like I said, this is definitely one of the nicer cars.
And that was about how far away?
20, 25 minutes away. So
really?
Just they're right over the bridge in Wisconsin.
So is that dealer still open?
Yeah, they're still
open.
Is
it really?
So, yeah.
Well, we might have to go by there, just to, and do you know, did anybody tell you the story about how long they had the car? Or, what?
Not really. I think we had found a sticker in it that from like 91 or something. They had it on their lot, or like the late 90s. They had it on their lot for sale, and then they must have decided to pull it off the lot and
how
keep it
funny.
For themselves. So,
how funny.
just kind of over the years they collected all these cars. Like we've got an old 49 Willys pickup sitting out front. And
oh wow!
Over there at the neighbors, we've got 2 Willys Jeeps and a Fury. And
we'll have to go look at all of those cars too.
Yeah.
Well, let's check out the AMX. So this is the cable right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's an old car. I mean, these weren't the best built cars to begin with.
Right.
That's why there's probably really none left.
Yeah.
So that is good. Boy, it did sound really good.
Yeah.
So somebody obviously went through the carburetor because that ran really well.
Yeah.
She latches up good. Yeah, it's a nice fit. I mean, it looks to be all original.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think this car's ever been repainted or anything. So.
No, I mean, it's all of the same patina and age,
right.
Yeah. And I mean, this stuff, I mean, you expect this stuff, right. Because, I mean, geez, this car's how old? 40 some years old?
Yeah.
So, but, I mean, it's got patina, but it should, I mean, it's got 60-some-thousand?
61,000.
61,000 miles on it, But probably the only reason it's surviving is it has some miles on it, but then the fact that it got taken off the road is probably the only reason why it's still here, If it hadn't, it would be gone. Kind of back in the day, 79 is the first year for the Fox body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking. It kind of looks like a Fox body.
Yeah.
Like a King Cobra.
It has that ethos of a Fox body.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you think about it, because that's the first year Fox body, because then the King Cobra was like the Pinto version, right? The Mustang 2. But can you imagine back in 1979, you've got this car, and then you're looking at the brand new Fox body, which was an all new platform and stuff. So it was probably tough competition.
Right.
Tough competition. But I did some research on this car. Actually, after I found it, started going through the wormhole. There's not a lot of information.
No, there isn't.
There isn't.
No.
I mean, it's a pretty obscure car. But I didn't realize, but this is basically a Gremlin underneath.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a rebodied Gremlin. So basically, it has Gremlin DNA under it. So it's basically rebodied Gremlin. And the funny thing is I've always had a Gremlin on my list. So this hits two. I wanted AMX and I wanted Gremlin. Well, I got a Gremlin AMX, but they had what they called a Gremlin X.
Okay.
And it had the V8 in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could get a Gremlin X. It had the 304 V8 in it.
Gotcha.
So they did actually try that. And these are the wheels here. They're super cool. Kind of, those are factory, but I forget what they called those. There's a name for them. Like I said, I've just been going through and stuff. And so it seems like this car, you either find mint ones or trash ones. Yeah. This one's really in a unique place, being a survivor. I don't think there was one that I think the only really significant car either one of us found was one that sold at Mecum.
Yeah.
And it had 8,000 miles on it, and it sold for like $34,000.
Yeah.
Did you see that car was at Sotheby's or something before Mecum? And it had an estimate of $6,000 to $8,000.
Really?
Yeah. I found that so it must have went there, didn't sell, and then it went to Mecum. Huh. But yeah, even that car pops up multiple times, so it's hard to know like what sold.
Yeah.
It's just kind of
hard to find really
accurate information.
Yeah. I just like the doors are like solid.
Yeah, no, and then the thing is, you see, they're not. You can tell because. Like I said, these weren't the epitome of quality. Take a 79 Trans Am door and you open it, it probably drops an inch.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're so heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, the mileage is consistent with the wear and tear and stuff of the car. Did you know that they actually raced these?
Really?
Yeah, I was just digging. Becky could tell you, going through all this stuff. But so they actually raced these in the 24-hour. It was either Nürburgring but it was a race in Europe. And two privateers or a privateer team raced two of them. And AMC wasn't racing, but they supported them, right? And they took two of these. And they went 1-2 in their class in a 24-hour race. It's either Nürburgring or Le Mans. I can't remember, but it was a special race. It had 140 some entrants total. They went 1-2 in their class, and I think the top car finished like 14th overall or something. And it was on street tires.
Really?
Yeah. So I'd like to find out more about that race, but just little. I'm still learning, and I'm still searching all the information on the car.
Right.
Hey, pop the trunk here.
It's in the glove box actually.
So
you'll have to pull on it while I hit the button.
Oh, okay. The electric pop. Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't necessarily pop though.
Yeah, because it doesn't have any tension.
Yep.
Because the strokes are bad. Yeah, it is. It's all here. Look, the spares here. A little bit of fading, but again, just like it's just amazing that it still survives. Yeah, I imagine finding any parts for this car.
Yeah,
it's probably more challenging than our French cars. Honestly. Oh my goodness. So is that a locking gas cap?
Yep. Yeah, the keys on the ring with the other one.
Does the gas gauge work?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I saw it was on empty.
Yeah.
I think at this stage of our life, we need to just plan on so many times of it doesn't work.
So do you know how much fuel is in it?
We've probably put 5 or 6 gallons in there.
Okay.
So we haven't. We've driven a little bit, but it's got fuel.
So the thing I should do is take a gas can with me. Sometimes on cars like this, I'll just take a gas can with me and I'll just run it out, and then fill it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells. So you put fuel in it, but it needs driven, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Because it definitely has some.
Yeah, we put some miles on it, but we haven't driven it.
Yeah.
So.
You know what the best thing for this car would be would be to take and drive it back to Kansas and run several tanks of fuel through it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
There's still time.
I know, right? It's a possibility. So out on the road, you drove this thing and didn't really have any issues then?
No, it runs great.
Brakes and start and stops? Well, that's pretty amazing.
No power brakes, which I guess I'm not used to, but...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is it manual brakes?
Yeah.
That's funny. Where's the catch?
It should be right
there. All right. Chicks in here. Some hoses. Look at these old hoses and look at the old clamps. This is, a lot of this stuff's probably original. I don't think we ran it long enough to have any pressure. The coolant is green. Look, the tubes are a little bit dirty. See the little coolant tube, but it's not crusty. So, and it's got fresh coolant. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm assessing the drivability of this car.
Yes, I know.
I mean, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't make it back.
One thing, well, we brought a trailer.
Yeah, I saw it.
But one thing we could do
You want a rag?
is we could, no, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it looks good. One thing that we could do is we could drive it, a few miles just to kind of see how it goes. The tires, let's check out these tires.
Yeah, that's
just
the
look
kind
at
of the.
hood here. Look at just look at the paint. Look at the bolts. Doesn't look like the bolts have ever been broke.
No.
Oh, I'm kind of dangerous sometimes in these cars. I see some. This is an original car, so you kind of don't want to mess with it too much.
Right, yeah.
But the emissions of the late 80s or late 70s and early 80s, like the regulations were really bad. This has a little bitty 2-barrel carburetor and 125 horsepower.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at 210 foot-pounds, but this car is screaming for a 4-barrel carburetor,
Right.
some headers, a cam.
That would definitely wake it up.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying is with not much, you could really change this car.
Right.
And I don't think it'd be any harm to keep the original parts.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's only gonna make, some cars you don't mess with at all.
Yeah.
But this car, it's not like it's a perfect 5,000 mile car.
Right, yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? This car you could have some fun with.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think,
for
and I think it would just increase the value.
Right.
Got to get some new tires on it. They're not as bad as I thought.
I mean, yeah, they're not in terrible shape.
No.
I was looking for a day coat on them. I couldn't really find
No,
one.
it's kind of weird. I mean, in some of the old tires,
then, maybe.
it's hard to
Yeah.
even find codes.
I think it's on the inside of the tire.
Probably so.
I was gonna
My
pick it up and look at it.
guess is they're at least 20 years old. But if they've been stored inside,
Right.
I don't see any cracking or anything like that.
Oh boy,
Yeah, I know it.
the wheels are turning,
Well,
literally.
I think I like it. I think test drive is in order.
Yep.
You ready to roll?
Yep.
All right. Well, this is always like nerve-wracking to me. Come on, baby.
You can do it.
Is it charging? Yep, it's charging. All right. It needs driven. This car just needs driven. Okay, we don't. So we'll watch the gauges. TAC works. Everything. What I'm most concerned about is the temperature gauge.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't gas gauge. I mean, that's just common. Have to have the wizard engineer one of his universal gas gauges again.
Yeah. Hey, whatever works.
Well, it runs really. Oh, the suspension right there, all that dip. Not a single rattle or clunk.
Nope.
And I mean, if it did, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, right.
Because you got to understand the era of this
79
car.
technology.
It was rough times, and it was rough times. Here we go. We're pulling out.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
We're doing
it. Wow. It had 210 foot-pounds of torque. It's not bad.
Yeah.
And then and it's not a heavy car.
Yeah.
So I like it immediately.
Yeah.
I do. I like it.
Yeah.
I love it immediately.
Yes.
I want to give a little brake check here.
Yeah.
Get in the other lane. Test your brakes before you need them. Yes, it pulls and stops straight.
Yeah. No grabbing brakes. That's kind of surprising a little bit.
Well, what's amazing is it's kind of had the stuff done. It's done half of the work that we would normally do.
Right. COVID was nice to this thing. They got some love.
Oh my gosh, a very slight flat spot to the tire. If you see my hands here.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's slight.
Yeah.
Very slight.
It can be womp, 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 womp.
Yes.
So,
The temperature gauge is coming up.
that's good.
Yes. Holy cow, I cannot freaking believe
Is
this.
it better than you expected, or as good as you expected?
Probably driving wise, yes.
Better.
And yeah, because you always gonna have expectations. But I'm I'm realistic and I keep them low.
That's good policy.
I would rather have low expectations and be pleased, you know. And the body and everything, it's dude, this car is legit. It's pretty much this guy here is a straight shooter.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Well, we're coming from a long ways away. I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
would
that doesn't
surely,
matter.
Oh, I know it
Some
doesn't.
people
I know
it doesn't
doesn't.
even matter.
Jeez Louise.
Wow,
This thing is.
this is fantastic.
It is.
Hey, I got Road America. Let's just go to Road America from here. We're almost there.
Far.
We're almost there. Dude, temperature's coming up. So the temperature gauge works. That's, you know, one of the most critical things. I love it. It's comfortable.
It is.
It's quiet.
The seats are actually.
This is unbelievable. Look at this. Get this shot over the hood here. You guys are not going to believe this view. Original radio. There's the gauges. I love that crazy graphics that they kind of tried to emulate some of the screaming chicken or whatever you want to call it. Odometer's turning. Look at that. Odometer's working. Wow, kick that radio on. Let's see if it makes any noise at all. All right, hit the tuner. Just don't turn it. It works. No, that's not that big. Oh, turn it down before you get copyright. That's freaking awesome. Oh my God, guys. Here, baby, you take the phone because I'm tripping out here. All right, so let's do this. Let's go fill this thing up with gas. That's what I'm doing right now.
I guess we're buying it, huh?
Oh, whoa, no, there's no question about we're buying it, but we're driving it.
Oh, yeah?
So, here we go. I'm going to fill this sucker up. Well, I'm filling it up. I don't know how far I'm driving this back to Kansas, but I'm starting this trip out driving this car. I really love driving it. It wants to be driven, right? Let's fill this thing up and see how big a tank it has. And then I figured since the gauge doesn't work, we just basically stop at about 200 miles if we make it that far. But look at that. Look at the stance of it, the proportions of it. You know, let me zoom back out. It's just the right proportions. You know, it's just kind of, you know, looks like a little muscle guy, you know? Got the flares, the wheels. It's got everything. This car has got everything. How much did we put in here? We put 7 gallons in. Let me see if I can top it off here. I bet it's not that big a tank. No, so he probably said, I probably had 12 gallons. Like I said, he's put about 5 gallons in it. So like I said, and the best thing you can do to this car is drive it. Let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Battery's weak or something. Well,
Too much for that.
no.
Pushing it.
This car is a manual.
Yeah.
No problem. Can't do this with modern cars.
Guess I'll be getting my cardio in for today.
Well, look ahead. Let's go. Let's bump it. Yeah, this is like old school. This is like back in the old days. You know, this is just stuff that we dealt with all the time.
Right.
With old cars for various reasons. But no, me and Becky just pushed it. We didn't even have much speed in it. I jumped in it.
Fired right off.
Bump started it. Boom. Fired right off. Now, we're going to be going down the highway, and we have a jumper pack too. Right? So, either the battery's weak or it just needs some charging. I mean, it shows amps. It shows charging. But maybe it's not charging.
Right.
It's possible.
Right.
We'll see.
It's kind of like our Sichuan trip.
Yeah. You know what we'll do when we get back there? We'll put it on a charger while we're looking at the other stuff. So, I'm still going to do it, guys. I have to.
You said you weren't going to do it. You told everybody under the sun that you were hauling this thing home. What happened?
I drove it. And it's good. Well, we put about 7 gallons in it. So you said you had about 5, so it's probably about a 12-gallon tank. No. I'm going to check the... we had to push start it.
Oh, really? It didn't pop up?
Yeah, no, it So either the battery's bad or it might not be charging 100%.
Yeah, the battery might be a little bit.
Yeah.
I had to jump it a few times when it's.
Yeah. But yeah, no. But you know, it just we push it and it just boom, fired right off. I wish we'd had somebody to video us doing that. Let me see here.
In the
It's
middle.
like just a small little nub. They don't give you much. It's right on the bottom. Right there.
Let me find it. Oh, right here. Oh, that little guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
they don't
okay,
give you
cool.
much to
Cool.
grab on.
So how old is this battery?
I don't know if there's a sticker on there or not.
January 21.
Doesn't look that old, does it?
Yeah, January 21.
Okay. Do you have a charger?
A battery charger?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've got a tender. You want me to throw it on?
Yeah. Is it a charger or just a tender?
It's a charger and a
Charger? Yeah, let's put a charge on it. Yeah, just to help give it a little bit of boost. I mean, so if we drive down the road, you know, it just probably needs driven.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't had, you know, it's been started without being driven. So we'll do that. See what happens. All right, we're gonna get a little bit of charge on here, and then Jacob, why don't you show us some of the other stuff here? We got, yeah, I see that. We got a Lambo and a Audi. What is that? A Q7?
That's an SQ8.
SQ8. Okay, sweet. Those are wicked fast.
Yeah.
Got some motorcycles. Yeah. We got a donk over here.
Yeah.
A little Boxster.
Yeah.
So let's see these other cars that you drug out of this dealership.
Yeah, for sure.
So this was the other AMX.
Yep.
And this is an 80?
Yep, this is an 80. So this is a 6-cylinder auto car.
Yeah, because they you could only get the V8 in the first year.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So this is the next year of this car,
Yep.
and they think they added this color, which is really
Yeah, it's kind of at
boring.
first I thought this color was that color, but super faded. But
Yeah.
the guy that's this car is sold.
Is it sold?
Yeah, well, I'm delivering it this afternoon to the guy.
Oh, is that right? Is that old gentleman that you told me about, or
Yeah.
somebody else?
Yeah, he once he heard that one was gone. He
Is that right?
this one, so
I mean, do you think he would have bought that one?
probably,
The yellow one?
yeah,
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we committed to it.
Yeah, he said he's been looking for an AMX for a while, and they all sell out from underneath him before he's able to.
Wow.
So,
This one is definitely needier.
yeah, this one needs a lot of love for sure.
Yeah,
It does run and drive. So.
but being a 6-cylinder automatic, you know, it
Right.
doesn't really do anything for me.
Right.
But hey, again, here's another AMX that exists, which is incredible. Now we got a Javelin AMX.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I love these cars.
Yeah, this is a cool car. It's one you need to give it some love. I just kind of putting it up and stuff, and got it running the other day. So
Did you? What engine?
I'm not sure. And funny enough, the original owner of this car, his buddy was here buying a set of wheels from us, and just happened to see the car sitting back.
You're
here.
kidding me.
And he goes, my buddy had that car, like a car like that in high school. That color.
No
everything.
way.
The more he looked at it, he was like, actually, like that stripe.
That's
on
the
side,
car?
My buddy added that because he said these don't normally come with this stripe.
Oh my gosh.
And he was like, do you have like the title? And I go and grab the title and I hand him it, and it's the old Iowa title, the original title. He goes, oh my God, that's my buddy's name on here.
Oh my goodness.
He called
No
me.
way.
His buddy lives about an hour away, and he drove up here and he knew everything
SST.
about this thing.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty
Automatic.
Cool to find him, so.
That is amazing. What's the mileage on this guy? So probably 135.
Yeah, I
Would
think
be-
this one's got some miles.
Yeah, that would be the most sensible. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't know. You know, I know you had different engines. You know, they had a 304, they had a 360, I think they had a 390.
He was saying in high school he put a 390 in this car.
Oh, did he?
And then he sold it to his cousin, and he said that when he did that, I think he said he put a 360 in it. And that's what he thinks is in it now.
360?
And he was actually here earlier this morning looking at it again. And,
No way.
We're going to try to jack it up and look at the stamp on the block to figure out
Yeah.
what it's got. So.
I mean, it's all here.
Yeah.
I mean, and I like the fact that the paint is so old because you can see what you got, you know,
Yeah.
and you know, he's not hiding a ton of Bondo, but yeah, I love these cars. This is on my list too.
It's definitely a cool car.
It is. I just love the Coke bottle. You know, it just has that Coke bottle. It looks a lot like a C3 Corvette. It has all of those, that Coke bottle and the deals. You know, and then the way the roofs are, I love it. And then the little kick up here at the back. Look at this, Becky. Have you ever noticed this?
Yeah.
Little kick up right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then go back and watch old footage of the old Trans Am days. And the Javelin actually won the championship one year.
Really?
Yeah, Mark Donahue, I think, was the driver. That is too cool. Well, let's see what else you got. We got a big Fury convertible.
Yeah.
Look at that big
This is a
boat.
big old boat. This has a 383 V8 in it.
Okay, great engine.
The power top still works, actually.
No way.
It's kind of cool. So the interior is definitely rough.
Yeah.
So it needs loving that.
Well, yeah, it's a great project car, but look, I mean, it looks, I can see the floors look solid.
Right.
Convertibles are the worst because they leaked water.
Yeah,
Got a little
there's
bit of rust there, but
Yeah.
I mean, nothing insurmountable.
Right.
But yeah, I actually like these big old Furies.
Yeah.
I think they're cool.
We had a bunch of our buddies. We all jumped in. It had 6 guys, and then we went.
No
on
way.
and then just for fun.
I love that front end. It looks just kind of menacing, doesn't it, Becky?
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of looks like a big Roadrunner.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you think about it, like a GTX, you know? I mean, it does. It just kind of, I mean, because they come from the same family.
Yeah.
But it just looks like kind of like like the GTX's big mean brother.
Yeah.
Got a little Jeep. We got some.
And this is a 47 Jeep.
Uh-huh.
And the other one there with the steel body is a 46.
Okay.
This is a 39 Chrysler Royale.
Wow.
We've had this running on starting fluid, but it's not getting fuel from the tank,
Right.
so we're going to put new lines
Got
in
a Plymouth hanging back there.
it. Yep.
And are these all the cars from that collection?
Yep, all these cars were
Wow.
from that same collection,
What the heck is this?
so. This is a Nash. It's a
Oh my
1955.
gosh.
I don't know, it kind of looks like a bathtub on wheels.
It's cool. I mean, it's so funky
Yeah.
and it's so ugly. It's cool.
Right?
That is neat. I kind of dig this.
Yeah, it's a cool car. It's all original.
Wow, look at that.
They've got that tag with it, and this runs and drives.
No way. That's pretty crazy looking. That door closed really nice.
Yeah. And it was kind of funny. My one buddy, when we got all these cars, he came down here to look at them, and he saw the Pit Farina.
Uh-huh.
He said that he right away knew what that was. I guess they were a company that designed bodies for Ferrari.
Oh yeah, Pininfarina is a design studio. They've done it for Fiat, for lots of, Pininfarina's done a lot of style. They're a design house.
Yeah. So
That
these
is
are-
really cool, Becky. Isn't that neat? What is that, like a 6-cylinder?
Yeah, 6 flathead 6.
Flathead 6.
And then this is a Rebel. It's a little
Yeah.
dirty. They've been sitting out here.
Yeah.
This car has 16,000 miles on it.
No
The interior
way.
is like immaculate.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
16,000 miles? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Kind of a busy street, but that's good for business though, right?
Yeah, it's a business.
We have the same thing. We've got 4 lanes to go right in front of our place. So that's the good and bad,
Yeah,
right?
I like it, but there's the Prairie Farms lot down there. They have a gravel lot, and it
Yeah.
seems to pick up a lot of dust. And
Oh yeah. Oh, we got a train yard right across from
Yeah.
us. Oh yeah. It's just it's a mess. Well, that is really cool. So hey, you guys, Galaxy Auto here in Dubuque, Iowa. I'm taking one of them home, but Jay, they're all for sale here. I really dig that, and I love the tuxedo black and white.
Yeah,
You know, I wonder if did they make a 2-door of that?
they did.
See, that would be too cool. All right, well let's. I guess there's a parts store. I think we're gonna actually just hit the road and give it a shot and see if it charges up. I'll take my jumper pack with me, so I do have that with me. So let's get Jacob paid and get on the road. Sound like a plan? All right, let's give it a light check there. That's the park lights. And headlights, it's on brights, so we know both are working. Hit the left signal.
It's on right now.
Okay, no signals.
Left signal back here.
Okay, right side.
Maybe it has to be powered on.
Yeah, I bet so. Yeah, if you want to slide in there, might as well just give it an actual test. All right. Right is flashing. Becky, you?
Yes.
Okay, left is flashing. And then brake lights? On and off the brake?
Well, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, let's-
on now.
Okay.
Let's
But
see.
they were like going back and forth like this.
Oh.
Oh, I was pumping the pedals.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
they were still.
Okay, turn the headlights on. Let off the brake. We have driving lights. Hit the brake. Yeah, all the lights work. I mean, that's crazy.
Little side thingy.
Yeah. Oh, look at the little marker with the AMC emblem.
Yeah, lights up.
That is cool.
Cool.
Well, other than the alternator charging, that's the question. That's kind of the question mark is this car will make it. But I guess we'll drive it down the road.
So the Citroen that you drove back, it literally made it all the way until like the
Like,
last 5 miles.
5 miles from the house and it stalled. Yeah, it wasn't charging. And so it ran out. But these old cars don't take much juice.
Yeah.
So it ran off the battery. And I turned the corner when I hit the brake lights, the car stalled because that was the last juice it had. But I had a jumper pack with me, so I just threw it on there. and it was a room for it to close the hood and finish the drive. Yeah, I drove a 73 Citroen SM all the way from Omaha, Nebraska to Kansas.
Really?
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. There's another one of those deals where, well, we had a car in the trailer though.
We had the 924.
Yeah, so we kind of wanted to try that. So, all right. Well, I am excited. Let's go. All right, I'm pulling out, Jacob. Wish me luck. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Let's see if I can get out of here without hitting your garage. First thing first here. All right. I think we're good. Becky's waiting on me up the road. She got the truck and trailer turned around. And we're off. Oh, the one thing we didn't check. Hey, it works. You know, in these old cars, you really need that. Everybody's in such a hurry nowadays. People try to run you over when you're just kind of taking an old car out, trying to be easy.
Right. Yep.
All right, see you, buddy.
Good one. Safe trip.
All right, this is it. This is for real. This is maiden. This is happening. I gotta put my directions in. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, alternator. It's showing, man. It jumped up. I don't know what's going on. When I first got in the car, the amp gauge was up, but now she's kind of flat. Yeah. I tell you, I don't have any charge in this battery, and my amp gauge, I bet you the voltage regulator or something's bad, but it's reading 0. So we just got started it already, but I'm gonna flip around. There's a advanced auto literally right next to the where we just pulled out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a battery, because I don't think we're charging. Better safe than sorry. I don't want to be going down the road and then it cut out on me because of battery voltage, and I'm in like heavy traffic or something. So I like having fun and adventure, but I don't want to take too much risk. So I'm gonna go advance and throw a new battery in. All right, we're here at Advanced Auto Parts. It's new battery time. Die Hard, that's a good brand. That'll work. Let's get this old battery out of here. At least this will get me down the road somewhat, Becky, if I'm not charging. Guess we'll find out. If Mad Max drove a Fiero. Oh, the things you see. And it had scissor doors too. Well, that's a bummer. Oh my gosh. We went through every battery on the shelf and no luck. Could not find one to fit. So there's an O'Reilly's a few miles up the road. I gotta jump the car every time. I know it's just a connection. I know it because I saw the amp meter reading. So I know it's just a bad connection somewhere on the alternator or something, which is kind of a bummer, because if I could find that, it would just start charging and I would be good to go. And we're burning time, and it's getting to be, we gotta get home tonight, we gotta feed the horses. So I'm gonna give one last shot at O'Reilly's quickly. But if I can't find the battery, because if it's not charging, I have no juice in there, it's not going to be very far, and then I don't want to stall out like on the highway and I'm in the middle of traffic or something like that and put myself in a bad situation. So one more shot. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can wiggle some wires too. Here we go. Darn it. I want to drive this car. It wants to drive. It's something stupid, I promise you. Well, as much as I'm dying to drive this car, they have the same size batteries here at O'Reilly's. I could buy a battery and just set it in there and it not be the right size. This is actually not even locked down. And I know it's something simple. I know it's just a wire loose connection because the thing was charging, but we're on a time crunch. And unfortunately, I got to put it on the trailer. I got to be smart. I want to have fun. I want to be adventurous, but I got to be smart. We got to move down the road. and I don't have enough juice. I know I'm not going to get very far. The only thing is, I was hoping that the amp gauge would kick up, because it was up when we got in the car, and I was hoping that it was going to kick up and then I would go, because then I could see my amps, but it was flatlined, so it's time to load it. Dang it. Becky, I see a really cool thing in the mirror. I really wanted to, you know, I knew I probably wasn't going to drive it all the way home, just in general, just it's a long way, and you know, at night and so on and so forth, you know, I'd probably want to park it before dark and put it on the trailer, but I wanted to drive it a few hundred miles, you know. But I tell you what, you know, I respect the car too much to risk it. You know, these old cars, you want to have fun, but I'm not going to be that guy that does damage just for entertainment. I'm not an entertainer. I am a presenter. Let's put it that way.
Preserver.
What's that?
Preserver,
yes. So we got her loaded up, and because the thing is we were kind of put behind on time. So that means that we're gonna have to run the max speed limit.
Put us back on
Yeah,
time,
you know,
trying to get it
I don't
going.
want to run that car 80 mile an hour down the highway on those old tires. I'd have been happy doing 60, 65, you know, and just kind of chilling and cruising, but I don't want to push it, don't want to risk it. So there it is right there. So we're cruising down the road, and of course, what do we have happening to the windshield right now? Rain. Because car travels, because cars.
That's cars.
Anyway, so we're gonna get down the road, and this thing's just gonna be talking to me the whole way. So what I'm gonna do, Becky, when we get home, I'm going to put the battery charger on it, fully charge the battery that's in it, and then I guarantee you, like, it's not charging, it's either just a wire. I guess the alternator. Hey, thanks, Nate. I guess the alternator could be bad. So I'm gonna get it home, and we'll put it on the charger, and you know, it could be a connection, it could be the battery. It'll be really easy to find and figure out. But I'll charge it up, and then I can literally drive it around for days on a charge, even if it's not charging, because it takes no juice. So we're Kansas bound. It's on the trailer. It's happy. It's safe. We're happy. Driving through town and stuff, I cannot believe how much that I loved that. It was so much fun. I couldn't believe how well it steered, and how good it drove, how good the suspension was. I was just really, really pleased. Honestly, it drove better than I expected. So, all right, well, we better listen to Nate and looks like we got about a midnight ETA at the moment. So if all goes well, we'll be headed home. So we'll give you a little update before we get there, but I think things are going good. We just made a pit stop at Casey's, and every time I walk outside, see this car, it just makes me smile. Oh boy, I might have a problem. Well, it's a little before 1 a.m. and we've made it home. We are home. Becky's grabbing her stuff, and I think she's had enough of this trip. Oh, what I'm gonna do, actually, I'm gonna run the charger out here. I'm gonna put it on the battery and charge it up overnight so I can drive it in the morning. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna charge this up. I'll get it out, get it off the trailer, and we're home. Got these nice country roads out here, and we'll finish up this video with taking it for a little country drive. What do you think? Sound like a good idea? Well, stick around, and we'll go for a cruise tomorrow morning. See you shortly, or something. Babe? I got the AMX unloaded from the trailer, and Becky's over there in the passenger seat, and we're gonna just go shake it down and take it to lunch now that we're back home and kind of see what's going on. I think I've discovered some things here. I'll get in the car and tell you a little more about it. Becky and I are just cruising down the road. Got the sunroof open, windows down. My first car was that 79 free. It was...
Feels a lot like this.
I know, manual windows, no air conditioning, sunroof, and this is how we roll. You know, only this is luckily got cloth seats because that had vinyl black interior. But I mean, we did it, so I kind of feel like we're back in the Capri a little bit. I mean, there's a lot of similarities here. But we're just cruising along. We've been driving now for, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles, and it's just going down the highway perfect. And looks like I just got the phone set in the dash here. I had to grab it, it's fixed to fall down in the dash. But yeah, we're just cruising along perfectly. There's a little bit of flat spot to the tires, just very slight. I mean, you can't even really hardly tell, but that's just being picky. But I think, even though these tires are actually pretty decent, I think I got to put the BF Goodrich on it just because fresh tires, they're really sticky tires, and I think they're going to look really good on here. It's just driving fantastic. So I put a charger on it. We got in about 1 o'clock last night. I put the charger on it. I came out this morning and it showed green, but when I went to start it, it wouldn't start. So I think the battery's just bad. So it's running, and actually when I started it this morning, the amp meter actually came up. Right here we got the amp meter, and it actually came up to where the plus sign is, and so it was kind of there for a minute. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I'll just put a brand new battery in it, and that's the main thing. So we're cruising. I brought the jumper pack with us, but I think this thing will drive all day. I think it's got enough power to I think it's charging enough and has enough power that it'll run. It just probably have to jump it when we stop. So the factory radio works. The suspension's great. Little squeak in the back that we got to take care of. And hey, baby, give me third gear. Yeah, Becky's she's my automated manual transmission.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Here we go. Third gear and fourth gear.
Yeah, just goes
I know, isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
Just how it goes into gear.
Yeah.
So right now we're just taking some cruise. We're gonna grab some lunch, and we'll kind of keep you posted. They say if you don't look back at your car when you walk away, you're driving the wrong car. That thing looks so cool. You ready for some lunch, babe? Let's do it. Lunch was fantastic. This whole trip has been fantastic. The little car is fantastic. Of course, I park it where nobody is, and somebody has to park right next to it. Even when we go like to the theater, we'll park in the end out there in the middle of nowhere, and somebody parks right next to you. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But we're just having fun. The car's driving. We got to push start every time.
Yeah. Getting my cardio.
Yeah, maybe we can go find a battery. I brought my tools, so if we can find a battery, but I got a jumper pack, and I can't. The exercise doesn't hurt, so. But this is a lot of fun. So look for. We'll have a detailed overview video on this soon. We're going to do some recon to it. Not sure what all we're going to do. Whether we're going to do a lot of recon and have some fun with it, or just kind of get it, dialed in and leave it alone. I don't know. I've got ideas for this car.
Sure you do.
Well, hey, I appreciate you guys riding along. I hope you enjoyed this Tales from the Trip. As always, have a great day, and
Happy motoring.
have a great day. Bye-bye. Interstate battery for the win. We tried to push start it leaving lunch, and we tried a couple times, and had to bring out the jumper pack, and Becky wasn't looking too happy, so I'm like, well, let's go by Interstate. We got an account with them. That's who we use for our batteries, and I'll be darned if they didn't have the exact right battery in stock. So we're driving right now. Let's go see if it'll start. Okay, see, this is telling us our voltage here. Where are you at? This is telling us our voltage here, because that's my little FM modulator. So it's kind of nice. When we left, actually I was showing 13.8 volts. So the battery was charging. So it's literally just the battery. Let's turn the key.
Normal voltage.
Normal voltage, see? Woohoo! Becky, we're in business. Let's roll.